Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Krispin J. Watson. If you don't know me already, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications when I make new videos. So today we're talking about real estate again, and as I promised in the last video, my tips for new real estate agents, I said I was going to come on here and make a video about how to find the right brokerage. So that is what this video is about. Okay, first thing first. Everybody knows once you get your license, you have to have a broker to hold your license. They're basically kind of like over your business, but you're still self-employed. You still own your own business. So you definitely don't want to bounce around from brokerage to brokerage. So kind of do your research before you choose one, just so you aren't that person and say, hey, I was with this company 3 months. Hey, I was with that company 3 months, and now with this company. But by all means, if you feel like you need to leave your current brokerage, definitely do so. And if you haven't picked one, definitely keep watching because this video will help you choose. First thing first, do your research. I don't make impulsive decisions, and I don't make decisions just based off of what someone else is telling me. You may seem like you're doing good at your brokerage, but that may not be the same experience that I will have. So with that, I will do my research. Go on Google, research the company, and not only that, I would go on social media. There are a bunch of different real estate groups for new agents, like prep agent groups for new real estate agents, real estate masterminds, different groups that has thousands of people in there that don't mind sharing their experiences with different brokerages. Now with that, just kind of be cautious because people will try to recruit you just because typically when you bring someone on and someone sponsors you in, sometimes they can get a percentage of money just based off what you sell. But you definitely want to weed through that and look at the company as a whole, what they have to offer you, how long they've been around, how they're doing in your particular area. Just because a brokerage may be popular, in Atlanta, doesn't mean it's going to have the same success here in Birmingham, Alabama, where I am. Don't always go after big names just because it's a big name. If you feel like you are comfortable with that company, you feel like you're going to get the support and the knowledge and the mentorship that they have to offer, then hey, definitely go for it. But I wouldn't say don't just join a brokerage just because they have a big name, because you want to make sure that you fit in with the culture. You want to make sure your morals align with what they have to offer. And you also want to ask them about the training and the support that they give you. I spoke with a couple different brokerages here in Alabama before I decided on the one I'm with now, which is EXP Realty. But I spoke with a couple of different ones, and of course everybody's trying to bring you on because you're going to be making the money. So just kind of keep it at the back of your mind. They're going to make you feel special. They're going to make you feel wanted. But I did have a brokerage to tell me that you're not going to make any money within 6 months. So just be prepared for that. And that's the first myth that I want to debunk. Because if you work hard and get out there and really hit the ground running, you will make money before 6 months. And I did it. I'm not even from this area, and I was able to get a sale rather quickly, in my opinion, and had some great sales my first year of real estate simply because of some other things that I did, and I will discuss those in another video. But definitely just don't go after big names because, you may not even align with that particular office, and you want to make sure that the people that you're going to be working around are 100% supportive. These people don't mind answering your questions, and you're getting the adequate training that they have to offer. Reach out to people that work for these different brokerages and ask for their opinions, and don't be afraid to ask questions because this is a business. This is your business that can make you a lot of money and allow you to be a full-time entrepreneur. I do real estate full-time. I wouldn't have it any other way, and my journey into real estate is definitely an interesting one, but I feel 100% comfortable with my brokerage just simply because I took the time to do the research. I reached out to people that were with the brokerage and kind of made my decision from there. And I mentioned in my last video, it's very important to get a mentor, and my mentor was with this particular brokerage. I trust his opinion, and that's kind of one thing that kind of led me there. But he didn't force me. He didn't pressure me at all to where I actually did consider another brokerage, and I kind of felt kind of pressured to really go with them. I was having, people telling me that if I don't join that brokerage, I'm not going to make any money with the brokerage that I decided to join. And that was kind of discouraging. Just me starting golf and getting into real estate, it kind of really got to me and it stuck to me. But it kind of made me work 10 times harder for somebody to fix their mouth to say that I wasn't going to make any money because I didn't join a particular brokerage. It was kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of got to me, but it definitely made me work any harder. I mean, I have no hard feelings toward the person that said it, and I just think they did it simply for a selling point to get me to join a particular brokerage. But you definitely don't want to, allow people to say those things and get you discouraged and make you make a decision that isn't really good and ideal for you. Take your time. Do your research before you even get licensed. So once you are licensed, you can hit the ground running with your feet on the gas pedal. You don't want to spend 2 or 3 months trying to decide, okay, I got my license, so don't waste time. Because once you get licensed, you've invested money in that class, in that course, in that test. You work really, really hard. You are now a licensed agent, so don't waste time by going inactive because you haven't decided which brokerage you want to hold your license. Next, I would say make sure that the culture aligns with your values and what you stand for. So I joined another brokerage, as I've mentioned previously, and it was okay. The lady over the broker, she was really nice. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about her, but it was other agents, one particular agent that worked with this brokerage. So I'm new. They're inviting me to these events. I'm going, I'm showing my face, I'm getting on these Zoom calls, trying to network and interact. And this was around the time that the George Floyd situation was going on. So clearly I'm a Black female woman in America. And, we're dealing with this whole Black Lives Matter movement. I'm watching a Black man, get killed online. So, and a lady, one of the agents, every single time that I was in her presence, she would say something like a racist, slick remark. And it just didn't sit well with me. Like, now, at the moment, like, that wasn't the time for that. It's never the time for that. So that culture that she was displaying, unfortunately, it made me have a bad taste for the entire brokerage, just because, like, these are the type of agents that you guys allow to, you guys allow her to say these things. And she wasn't just saying them in private. Again, she's saying them on Zoom calls. She's saying them in person, and nobody is correcting her and nobody is calling her out on her bullshit. So that was one thing I was like, I cannot work peacefully in this type atmosphere if you guys are okay with the things that she's saying. So I don't know what happened with her after that. I want to say someone that was trying to recruit me told me that, she was no longer an agent there. I don't know. But by this time I had already left because I made up in my mind, I'm new to this. I'm getting into this full time, and I don't have time for any type of distractions, especially those type distractions. Another thing you definitely want to see and ask about when choosing a brokerage are the commission splits. Ask what the commission splits are, because this is your money. And this is the money that you're going to be taking home from your real estate sales. Now, just go ahead and tell y'all, the brokerage that I'm with now, we have an 80-20 split, but we also have stock. We also have a program to where if we sponsor people in, we can get residual and, passive income just for having agents to join under us. So it's definitely good. I'm not here to sell you on EXP. I'm just simply telling you my experience, why I chose EXP as my brokerage. You may not have the same experience, but I'm just truly speaking from my heart as to why I joined. And I really like the culture. Like I said, my mentor was a part of EXP. And they have like an office, well, the network that I'm with, my mentor and his peers, they have an office that we can go in. We have weekly network meetings every Tuesday at 11 o'clock where we all get on a Zoom call. And we learn so much. Like, we've had famous YouTubers that have grown in the real estate business to come on and be guest speakers, and they just pour into us and they give us so much knowledge for absolutely nothing. These people genuinely want to see us grow. So I would say definitely find a brokerage that's going to share their knowledge with you, that's going to want to see you succeed. They don't have a crabs in a bucket mentality to where if one person is, going higher, they're all trying to pull you down. No, they're like, we're going to grow, we're going to flourish together. We want everybody in here to be making 6 figures a year. Like, that's the mentality that the people have and the culture that I'm around now with EXP Realty. I'm not trying to sell you on that. I'm simply speaking from my personal experiences. So another thing, learn about the reputation of the company, how long they've been around, how they're doing in your area, and honestly just pay attention. When you're driving around town and you see for sale signs in yards, pay attention to what brokerage that is, and just follow your heart. I'm a big believer in prayer, and I don't do anything without consulting God first. So I say definitely pray about it. And if it doesn't sit well with your spirit, if you join a brokerage and you're just uneasy or you're feeling out of place, it doesn't feel like family or at home, that's not the brokerage for you. And last but not least, make sure you ask about the training, how their training goes, what days and times, how all of that works. Fortunately, EXP is a cloud-based brokerage, so all of our trainings and everything is digital. You can access them all throughout the day. I can get on here, it's 9:30 p.m. I can get on here and take a training right now if I wanted to, because they are in the cloud. They're available. Everything is accessible to you because I'm a working mom. I'm a single mom, so I don't have time to actually go in an office for an hour or two twice a week to do training. That just doesn't work with my schedule and how my life is set up right now. Now, ideally, if I could, that's wonderful, because I'm a hands-on person. I like to be around people. I like to be in the mix, but at the same time, I run my family. I have motherly duties and skills and things that I have to do for my kids daily. So it's great that if you can find a brokerage that offers that training throughout the day and you can kind of do it at your own pace, definitely go for it. So hopefully you guys make the right decision with the brokerage that you choose. If you want to know more information about the brokerage that I am with, again, I'm with EXP Realty. We are global. We are all over the United States. So if you're interested, definitely comment. I will leave my contact information below. You can also contact me on social media, and let's connect. And good luck with your real estate career. And comment and tell me how you found your brokerage and if this video was helpful. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, like I said at the beginning of the video, please be sure to subscribe so we can connect and you can get the notifications when I post new videos.